Hello everybody, I decided to do a quick English video about one of my favorite meditations. It's something there are meditations that teach you to do channeling, there are meditations that teach you to relax, and there are meditations like teach you to connect with your higher self, stuff like that. Or regressive therapies, there are sorts of meditations. In this video wanted to share one of my favorite meditations, which I call the emptiness meditation. I maybe talked about this some time ago, or maybe I don't quite remember much. But I want to talk about benefits. And I've been working a lot and doing stuff a lot, and I haven't meditated that much as I used to, and I was like a little bit sad, and then I decided. Maybe a year of intense working. And then I decided, oh, maybe it's the right time to start doing some deep meditations. I said, okay, now let's start doing some deep meditations. It's the right time now. Let's start meditating. And most of the time, I only meditate when I do seminars. Anyway, the emptiness meditations. The idea of this emptiness meditation is the idea that you try to disattach yourself, your awareness, from any sensors that you have, like smelling, tasting, touching, feeling, thinking. How your body feels at this current situation. Just disattach from any of sensors inputs that you may have, and then what happens is, for a period of time, you sit down in this meditation state. You just breathe. You just observe your breathing. You try to be relaxed. Well, you are relaxed at that point, but you try to be completely calm. You try to be completely. You're meditating, and then at some point, your mind jumps in, and starts thinking something. And then you're giving your awareness to the thoughts, and your thoughts are taking your awareness. And you just, no, stop, come back to the nothingness, to the emptiness, to the observe nothing. Be completely empty. Just be in this emptiness state. Some may visualize like a dark area. You're in nowhere. You're in nothingness, and so on. But at that point, in this meditation, you just observe and feel how your body breathes, without paying attention to any inspirations, any ideas, any movements, any sensors, any visions, and you just be in that state. You be in that state as long as you can, because the state will guide you further. What you need to do further, and you start feeling only your energy body. You disattach your physical body. You stop feeling your physical body. You start. And how I call this? I made one aphorism. It's peace is the state, or is the place, or is the time between your inhale and your exhale. So peace is that state. And try to feel now, how long is your peace state? How long did you feel this time period between your inhale and your exhale? And peace is also that moment when that space between your thoughts. So how often did you feel peace? And this meditation, the more you are in such a meditation, the more will the scale of these times between become larger, and larger. And at one point you will stop feeling any thoughts, and at one point you start to feel less how your body breathes, more, less, and less. And then you enter this nothingness state, and you just be in this nothingness state. Don't think about anything else. Don't think about any higher self-achievements. Don't think about anything. Just be as long as you can in this state. Not as long as you can fight for it, but be in this nothingness state. And well, I didn't pay attention that much, but those seminars with the emptiness meditation somehow ended up pretty quickly. You just start meditating, and then hop, 3 hours passed, and I was like, "Whoa, time went fast." But it's not the time who went fast. Went fast. It's the time just stopped existing for you for that moment once you are in that meditation. And I can talk about what happens afterwards, and some kind of spiritual steps what happen, but the main thing what happens afterwards, after you come back this meditation, is you are in peace. And the benefits which I've worked for maybe a year non-stop, and I'm still working, but I had this running, doing, quicker, just comparison between that state after meditation, doing, running. And then after that meditation, it's like the time has stopped, and you're like, wow. And you look around, it's like interesting, and then you are like, wow, this is really, really interesting. And this is from the awareness perspective. From the physical perspective, I stopped feeling these inner cramps. When you're running, for example, you're running a cross or a marathon, maybe one of your elbow is a little bit tensed. Maybe you're working at the computer, you're writing, you're thinking something seriously, and then all of a sudden you realize one of your elbow is tensed. One of the elbow, yeah. And maybe your forehead is tensed like this also. Yeah, you have these small tensions. And then I become realize that, hey, I feel these really, really high. Zuzana just came online. And you feel these tensions like they're bothering you. They're bothering your peace state. And I was like, okay, just relax them. And then after I feel that I have also more pleasurable dreams. This is just from one meditation. And then when we have so many thoughts, when we have many thoughts going on in our head, how I see it is these thoughts are a neuron, energy, electricity, impulses that are being carried throughout your neurons in your brain, and then all of a sudden they go to your muscles, and then muscles move and do stuff like this. And those neuron activities go out through your body, also they're in your brain, and then if brain causes some noise, some overduty, some unnecessary electrical impulses, then also in your body you have them. And in your body is like the cellular tensions a little bit going on. So when you relax your mind, when you relax your brain, when you relax also from this nothingness meditation, or for maybe any meditation it could happen, where you try to calm down your mind and stuff like that. Also, these inner small muscles throughout your body just become relaxed. They're completely relaxed. Another benefit which I come aware of was, I used to get up, work, go outside with the dog, drive somewhere, and then you go for a snack. It's your daily meal. You go eat something. You eat, and then you can carry on. And in the evening, you're off. Finally, everything is done, and you're just doing nothing. You're just chilling around. But the point is that meal when you eat, and now I came to this cafe or at house or at home, you look at the food and you're like, it's actually really delicious. It looks really delicious. And at home I started to making some breads and sandwiches and something to eat by myself. And I started to feel that I don't need to eat that much anymore. I don't need to eat that much. So everything is it's not about just me. It's like I want to just share that such a meditation can be beneficial for everybody, for anybody of you. You can try it. Maybe I will share this meditation in a video a little bit later. I know I have it in Latvian, but I have yet not published it. But I will share it in English also when I make it. So you become, because you're relaxed more, deeper, you don't need to eat also that much, and the things that you eat, you can enjoy them more and more and more. So in a sense, you would say time stops for a while, and because of the meditations, you have much expanded the state between your inhale and your exhale. So that space becomes a little bit larger, maybe from 1%, maybe 2%, but that's completely enough for you to start completely enjoying the new life, or start to completely enjoy the maximum of this life, and also the space between the thoughts. So meditations can help you to increase that state of awareness of the self, or awareness of the things that are going on, and awareness of your body. So that's what I wanted to share in this video. That's what I in 9:52. That's what I want to share. If you are there, Okay, so somebody's asking whether there's a difference if I were to meditate in silence or if I were to meditate in a peaceful, relaxing music. Um, no. When I channel, every noise like music, every noise like, especially music, bothers me. Not me, but the channeling state, the channeling quality, I would say. Because when you are in that state, you try to pay attention to nothing. Pay attention to nothing. Pay attention. Not let everything just happen by itself. Let the beings do the channeling. Let them be. And once you become aware of a music in the background, you're like, hey, that's a beautiful music, and your brain starts picking up and bothers the thinking process of the being. For example, if a being comes in, he starts using your brain also, and it just disconnects your awareness and disconnects your channel from the, because you start paying attention to something else. And but in meditation, I many times also I would definitely recommend music when you're at home alone and you're peaceful and you're calm. You put this music, it energizes you, it increases your energy, it helps you become more aware, more calmness. It gives you a pleasurable feeling. And in meditation, in emptiness meditation, I would definitely suggest a peaceful music, just for you to have less awareness about the background noises that maybe, you know, somebody walking on the floor above, or something is drilling a hole inside of the other room, or your many thoughts that you have, you know, they're like, and many obstacles. But if you like breathing and the calmness music, if these are the two things that you concentrate on and feel constantly, you can concentrate on them. But maybe later you want to put the music a little bit quieter down so it doesn't like kick you out. Many times when I do also meditations, like when I start meditating, the music is quiet. But the more I meditate, the music becomes louder and louder and louder, because that's the only thing I start to hear. So that what I do is, before I meditate, I turn it to quiet and a little bit more quieter. So when I'm in a deep meditation, the music for me is also in a quiet tone. It's also in a quiet tone, because you know, the listening becomes more, but more sensible. But I would recommend, especially for beginners, and especially for those who don't do much meditations, do it with music, because music can help you to relax even more. So if you have any more questions, you can write them, and you have to keep in mind that between me answering the question and telling, hey, are there any new questions, it's maybe a half a minute of time gap, so you will hear me a half a minute later. And yeah, so I'll wait a little bit. It's a beautiful day, people are carrying some flowers over there. Imagine I'm in Valmiera, which is a city in Latvia. I can actually show you around. Wait. How I can shift this. Oh my God, I hope you're still there. I can show you around. There's some bushes. It's a beautiful day. Flowers some over there also. And I've never witnessed such a beautiful weather here in Latvia for such a long period of time. It's like 5 or 6 months already summer. It's like sunny weather. It's really beautiful here. It's like a gift. And yeah, beautiful nature. It's peace around, peace and pleasurable peace all around. Okay, so no questions. So I would love to leave you with this pleasure. Try to feel this pleasurable peace all around you.